Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo, lines only. It goes down tomorrow night. Weigh-ins are done. Face-offs are done. Grand arrivals are done. In this video, I give my final prediction for this bout. Let's get into it. This is your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. Let's go. Now, as promised, in this video, I'm giving my final prediction for this fight. I broke this fight down minimally. I think there's a lot you could have gone into. I chose not to. Anyway, let's get into it. A couple things to address first and foremost. Undisputed versus undisputed. Jemell Charlo coming up for 154 pounds to 168 pounds to challenge for Canelo's titles. First things first, I did a video 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, and I discussed the concerns with Canelo, him living his life, the spoils of riches, having a ton of success early in his career as a boxer, and then marketing himself well, putting himself in a position to earn top dollar while knocking people out, becoming undisputed, and going up to 175 pounds. Was the success too much? He's been drinking. I had the video post where the guy's talking about Canelo's getting tired. It's shown improved. You know, the Triple G fight wasn't super exciting. I was pretty certain he'd win to the body. He didn't get that done. Then he had the John Ryder fight. That didn't look great. And then we know he lost to Dimitri Bivol and then opted not to rematch him. I had concerns and questions about Canelo's dedication to the sport of boxing, and it's not even really a knock. The dude has accomplished so much. So if he starts to look another direction, even while still operating at a high level as a professional, that's not something that would bother me too much. But it was something, in my opinion, worth noting. Jermell Charlo, undisputed at 154, back-to-back bouts against Brian Castano to become undisputed. Draw. Then he wins by knockout late, I believe in the 11th round. Left hook drops him late. Then he gets him out of there. Another left hand to the body. Finishes him off. I talked about a key component of Jemell Charlo's game, which was you have to stay off of the ropes. For whatever reason, in those Castano fights and even in the second Tony Harrison fight, you would put yourself in a position to be on the ropes. Against Canelo, he's too good, too savvy, too strong. He has good power, and he's a really, really good boxer, and you'll just get cooked. For Canelo Alvarez, you have to dedicate and commit to the sport of boxing because despite his skill set and his abilities, that being Canelo, and we could talk about those, the upper body head movement, I won't say footwork because he doesn't move as much anymore, but he's very disciplined with his hands. He's very tricky and tough to kind of find with the head movement, and he has good power, good counterpunching. When he throws his jab, it's a very unique jab that he throws, and it's effective when he decides to utilize that punch. If you go up against a guy, and I believe that Jemell Charlo will be strong at 168, I believe that Jemell Charlo will be ready. I think he'll be in great shape. And you could say, well, of course he's going to be in great shape. Now, some of these guys show up and they might look a certain way and then get that ass taxed. But I don't think Jemell Charlo is the type of fighter, if you're Canelo Alvarez or anybody else for that matter, that you come into a bout with and then you play games and play cute and then you get bodied. Because he can do it. He doesn't use the jab as much as he should, and he has a great jab. He stopped guys with the jab on multiple occasions, and he can box and move really well, and I think that's going to be a key to victory in this particular bout. Let's get into essentially the final prediction for me in this fight. The video that dropped yesterday of Canelo, let's just take a look at it. This video dropped yesterday. Canelo Alvarez in absolutely ridiculous shape. Answered a lot of questions for me and actually gave validity and credence to the rumors about his dedication to the sport because he looks in incredible shape, and I haven't seen this in quite some time, especially at the higher weight classes. I didn't enjoy Canelo at those higher weight classes. Pause that all the way. Seeing him put himself through whatever it took to get in this kind of shape as a professional fighter at this level lets me know he's committed and ready to going out here and putting on a show on the PBC network, fighting a premier guy in Jermell Charlo. When I think about Jermell Charlo, and I want to show you this video too. This is Jermell Charlo's grand arrival. They got my man looking like Blade. Blade from the first joint, the first Blade movie. Shout out to Jermell Charlo. I wonder if that was on purpose. He had the little Blade look with the little funny glasses and shit. Shout out to him. Jermell Charlo coming up, like I said before, 2 weight classes, going to have to figure out a way to get this done. Skill for skill, Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion, is a more skilled fighter. He's seen and he's demonstrated more, and he has high-level experience against a myriad of guys in different styles. Jermell Charlo has youth, strength, power, available to him. I won't say an advantage because Canelo Alvarez, only 33 years of age, but you know he can punch and you know he got a crazy chin. He got a crazy beard. It'll be crazy to see if he gets rocked or buzzed or goes to the canvas, anything like that. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's the experience, it's the head movement, it's the ability to create disadvantageous situations for the opposition. Canelo Alvarez does get this done. I have him getting it done by stoppage. How does Jemell Charlo get this done if he gets this done? He has to knock out Canelo Alvarez because I don't believe he has the skill to outbox Canelo. Now, he might try to play cute and be on the outside, use lateral movement, jab. All of that's really smart. Canelo Alvarez is really, really good at cutting off the ring, making the ring small, and then punishing to the body. But this is where the opportunity could manifest. Canelo Alvarez, while doing that, provides some of the work that Jemell Charlo would normally have to do himself, ends up being a gift. The sneaky left hook on the inside for Jemell Charlo could be a punch that could potentially change his fight, but I do not see it. The fact that we have a fighter in Canelo Alvarez that has gone as high as 175 pounds and knocked out Kovalev, whether he was washed or not, and got beat up pretty good by Bivol, but was still standing at the end of that fight, tells me that this guy is still super durable and tough to kind of damage him. He's demonstrated a crazy beard, ridiculous defense. He's had big shots get landed on him, and he tells guys no. We've seen Jermell Charlo get buzzed, get pushed back, and get kind of caught in the middle and have to figure out a way to get back to zero and start implementing his own game plan. With all of those things being said, let me know what you guys think. Canelo Alvarez will be victorious tomorrow night. Undisputed versus undisputed. It's not even really a knock on Jemell or Derek James. Now, if he gets knocked out in the first round or something like that, that's kind of crazy. But it's not a knock on either one of these men. It's a big challenge, a big ask. Ask is what I said. And I just feel like Canelo, if he's dialed in, is still one of the best fighters on the planet Earth today. I think it's too much of a challenge for Jemell Charlo. Shout out to him. Canelo Alvarez gets this done. Middle to late round stoppage. Let me know what you think. It's your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. We out.